Itadori Yuji is the main protagonist of the manga and anime series Jujutsu Kaisen. He is a high school student who becomes involved in the world of Jujutsu sorcerers after a chance encounter with a cursed talisman. Where many of the top Jujutsu sorcerers fight with unique abilities or overpowered cursed weapons, Yuji Itadori stands out from the rest as he relentlessly destroys countless cursed spirits with a simple left jab right hook combo. He is primarily known for his unwavering resolve, selflessness, and determination to protect his friends and loved ones. Despite facing terrifying curses and formidable opponents, he is a courageous and quick-thinking individual who confronts challenges with bravery and resourcefulness. Throughout the series, he forms deep bonds with his friends and allies, consistently seeking self-improvement in his own Jujutsu abilities. Yuji's character serves as a role model for those who value personal growth, protecting their loved ones, and making a positive impact on the world. I'm Cousin Jack, and in today's video we will be delving deep into the mind of Itadori Yuji. We will be discussing the positive aspects of his character, and we will also talk about how you can apply those aspects to your own personality so that you can be your own unique version of him. Before we jump straight into how we can be like Itadori, I first want to quickly expand on why we should want to be like him. Despite Itadori mainly being someone who is guided and educated by others, he displays ideal leadership skills. By working hard to achieve his own goals and supporting and encouraging others to accomplish their own, Itadori quickly became one of the most likable and trusted people among all the characters in the series. By emulating Itadori's natural leadership, you can help to inspire and motivate those around you, while being a more likable person. Yuji's fearlessness to keep moving forward despite all his hardships and challenges should serve as inspiration to pursue your own passions, even if they seem daunting. Whether it's starting a new business, taking up a creative hobby, or embarking on a challenging academic journey, adopting a fearless approach can lead to personal and professional fulfillment in your life. Regardless of where he lives or who he surrounds himself with, Itadori embraces the diverse group of friends and allies he encounters, symbolizing inclusive behavior. In the modern world, promoting diversity and inclusivity can foster tolerance and understanding, whether it's in the workplace, educational institutions, or community organizations, or in other words, a more harmonious and positive society. These qualities and applications can help you become a well-rounded, effective, and impactful individual, while also ensuring that your life remains diverse and engaging. Now that we've gone over some of the reasons why we should want to be like Itadori, let's go over how we can actually go about doing that. While I understand that many of you watching this video may find Itadori's fighting and rage scenes cool, the reality is that he is a shonen protagonist who only comes across this way because he is forced into situations where he has to display these qualities. At his core, much like many other great protagonists, Itadori is kind and selfless. He is someone who wouldn't seek to fight anyone if he had the choice, and would more than likely dedicate the rest of his life to helping others, rather than avenging and seeking violence upon them. To become a more kind and selfless individual like Itadori, I suggest doing these things. Practice active listening when other people need someone to talk to. Offer your support without judgment and be there to help them through their challenges. A kind, empathetic ear can make a significant difference in someone else's life. I personally have been in a situation where I was feeling at my lowest, but a few kind words from someone I'd never met before managed to get me back on my feet again and strive to be a better person for myself and those around me. You should also make an effort to perform random acts of kindness, such as buying someone a gift, holding the door open for someone, or leaving encouraging notes for co-workers or classmates. These small acts of random kindness can brighten up someone else's day and make the world a better place. Look out for opportunities to assist people who may be struggling, such as an elderly person who needs help with heavy lifting, or help a younger sibling with their homework. Whatever the case may be in your life, offer help without expecting anything in return. That is the very definition of selflessness, and it's exactly what Itadori would showcase if he were in your position. You yourself will feel fulfilled and happy when experiencing someone else's gratitude. Be open to learning about and embracing different cultures, beliefs, and backgrounds. Advocate for inclusivity and tolerance in your workplace, school, or community to create a more harmonious and enjoyable environment. This will not only make you a more likable person, but it will also make you more knowledgeable and intelligent, as you will better understand other people. Finally, I suggest offering encouragement and praise to others when they achieve their goals or face challenges. By celebrating their success and being a source of positivity, you create a more uplifting and kind atmosphere that people will associate with your presence. Now that we've gone over how you can be a more kind and selfless person like Itadori, the next thing you should want to do is become more like him physically. You may be wondering why you should want to be like Itadori physically, as in the real world having the strength to throw cars and fight demonic spirits isn't really an everyday activity. The main reason you should want to be like Itadori physically is simply because he is in good physical condition and shape, or in other words, he's very healthy. His physique is great for self-defense, many different activities and sports, and it will also enable you to have a more clear thinking positive mind. Let's take a look at his physique. Itadori is very lean, athletic, and has decent muscle definition all over his upper body. His biceps are large, his shoulders are broad, and he has a clear six-pack. Despite his lean build though, he has insane strength and also great fighting ability. Here's how you can go about achieving his physique. The first thing you want to do is figure out where you are right now. If you don't already look like Itadori, or if you don't do much training for aesthetics, you're either skinny, fat, or skinny fat. Here are some examples of what they look like. Now that you know where your starting point is, the next thing you will need to do is figure out your BMR. This stands for basal metabolic rate. Go to this website I have linked for you in the description down below, and once you have input your age, weight, and height, you will be given a number that reflects your BMR. Your BMR is basically the number of calories your body naturally consumes every day to maintain your current weight and physique. Depending on how active you are as a person, this number may go down or up slightly, as the more exercise you do, the more calories you will naturally burn. Let's say for example you're 17 years old, 6 foot tall and weigh around 65 kg, and you barely do any exercise. Your BMR will naturally be around 2000 calories per day. This means that if you eat 1500 calories every day for a whole month, your body will burn the fat stored on you in order to compensate for the calories you aren't eating, and you will lose weight. If you eat 2500 calories every day for a whole month, your body will have more energy than it needs, and will store the energy on your body in the form of muscle and fat, making your body gain weight. So in short, if you're skinny or skinny fat, I recommend eating around 500 to 1000 calories more per day, and if you're fat, eat 500 to 1000 calories less per day. In order to gain muscle and have it show like Itadori, you must do some kind of strength training where you are targeting different muscle groups, destroying them, and having them grow back stronger. It's also important and worth mentioning that you should be trying to consume as much protein as possible while you gain or lose weight, as that protein will help you maintain and build that muscle you'll want to keep. Here are 2 different routines that you can do without needing any equipment, and can be done from home depending on your starting point. If you're skinny or skinny fat, you want to do as little cardio as possible, as your goal is to gain weight and muscle mass. This means no running, swimming, or jogging. You want to prioritize strength training around 3 to 4 times per week. Focus on compound exercises like push-ups, bodyweight squats, pull-ups, chin-ups, and dips. You'll also want to include exercises like planks, leg raises, and Russian twists to improve core strength. Here is a weekly workout I have created for you to achieve Itadori's physique if you're starting out as someone who's skinny or skinny fat. Keep in mind that you need to be consistent with both your diet and workout to see results, and keep in mind that everyone's transformation is different. Give yourself about 6 months to work hard on this routine, and slowly increase the difficulty if things get too easy. I would also recommend saving up for some dumbbells, as they will enable you to target your biceps and shoulders more effectively. Or if you have the money, buy a gym membership and start going there to surround yourself with other people who can help you on your journey. If you are fat, chances are you already have the muscle needed to have a physique like Itadori. It's just covered up by the fat on top of it. In order to lose that fat and maintain the muscle, you need to do cardiovascular exercises as much as possible. You also need to make sure you are doing some strength training too, like push-ups, squats, pull-ups, and planks to build a stronger foundation of muscle underneath your fat. The best way to do both of these things at the same time is to do HIIT training at least 3 to 4 days a week. These sessions typically include short bursts of intense exercise, followed by a brief 30-second recovery period, over the course of 10 to 20 minutes. For your workout, all you need to do is follow the instructions on a HIIT training video on YouTube, and try your best to keep up. I'd personally recommend these ones. Whether you have started skinny, skinny fat, or fat, with enough consistency, you will have eventually reached a point where you are athletic enough to properly learn self-defense or some kind of martial art, making the final step of your journey. Choose whatever discipline suits you, and do your best to master and hone your craft with an enthusiastic and positive attitude, just as Itadori does throughout the series. And in no time, you will become your own unique version of him. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing or leaving a like, as this is one of the first videos on this channel and it would help me out a ton. I'd also love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below, talking about what you guys think I can improve on and who you'd like to see me make a video on next. I'm Cousin Jack, and thanks again for watching.